All right, welcome everybody. This is the 2020 Indoor Disc Golf Experience at Brookfield Sport Complex. I am being joined by Tyler. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, good day, guys. I'm doing quite well. I'm very excited to watch this coverage of the event you did, Jeff.
We got Philo's card, and how this worked is we actually had a bunch of guys that either signed up for his clinics and or bought a disc, so they got onto a raffle, so they were able to play on his card. So we do got Javier Mares, Andy Linberg, Nate Wright, Brian Kukij, and David McCabe.
I'm absolutely 100% sure that isn't how you pronounce most of their names, but I think they're going to know who you're talking about because it's spelled right there. So that's probably the best thing, that you have the actual words. Is David McCabe, is that Eric McCabe's brother? Is that what I heard?
No, that would not be.
Oh, it's not. Okay, well, let's see if he has like a red beard, because he may have just lied to you about it. Is that him?
That would be Javier.
So tell me about the event. I don't know a ton about it. Hey, I know about that though.
Right? Okay, so we've been running this event for about 7 years, and we got a point system. It's an ace race. The point system works. You get an ace, you get 3 points. You get chains, you get 2 points. You hit basket, you get 1 point. And then if you hit the pole and or miss, there are 0 points.
Wow, so you actually have to do a little bit of math.
Yeah, correct.
I may need you to explain that again to me as you go. I still don't understand it, but I'm sure it's working. I'm guessing that corresponds to all the numbers on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, the numbers on the bottom of the screen are what they're scoring. So this is what their score is live.
It really looks like the keypad of the old Nokia telephone I used to have. You know, did you take just a picture of like an old brick phone and use that for the... It's very textile. I like it. I'm touching my computer screen right now. Dial 570-231 for a good indoor disc golf experience.
Yeah, quite the issues with editing here. So everything was built from scratch. All the templates and everything you see, I actually built that.
Wow.
But yeah.
So there's no audio here right now, or maybe you're going to fix this in post, but...
Yeah, I'm going to fix this. Long story short, I had a field day with editing, and I lost all audio. I lost... yeah, so I started to edit, and then, long story short, it wouldn't render, and then I had to copy and paste all the audio, and then I had to adjust all the audio clips. So it was a fun little project.
And then that actually didn't work, and you called me, and we came in together and actually did Foley on this whole entire thing. So all of the 100 background voices are me and you just throwing our voice in different ways. I actually did all the chain sound effects myself. Like, check this out. I'm going to do one right now with my... Yeah, did you hear that? That was me. Jeff, the numbers on the bottom are getting very big, especially for this Javier guy. So, run me through that one more time.
Okay, so
wow. Wow.
So Philo just got, I think, 5 points there. The most points you can get on one hole is 6. So if you get 2 aces, 3 and 3. If you get chains again, that's 2 points. If you get basket, it's 1. Does not include the base or the pole. So if you get the base or the pole, does not include anything for points.
So, okay, ace. Oh, we got it. We got a slow Maz. Sorry, that's copywritten. We can't say that on. We're gonna get sued now.
Right.
We've got a slow, mesmerizing replay of that great putt. I saved it.
That would be Javier. He's quite known around here. He plays with quite a bit of the guys around here. He
Except that him and Philo are kind of sucking it up right now because, I mean, David McCabe's in the lead, right, with just 4 points?
Well, no. The higher the score, the better.
Oh, okay, so... All right, so Javier is actually in the lead right now.
Yeah, he's in the
lead. Which is why you were saying that he's very, very good.
I played with the guy once. He's very popular, like I said, within the area. He plays with many groups. He's probably out like weekly.
So big numbers are better. All right, if you're just tuning in, the big numbers are good, and Javier is even better than Philo Brathwaite. So that's saying something.
Brathwaite, yep.
Have I been saying it wrong this whole time?
Yeah, Philo Brathwaite.
No way. Wow, my whole life is a lie. Me and a lot of other people saying Brathwaite and offending him. Yeah, I mean, like phonetically, Australians are known for pronouncing things as they're spelled, as you know. Brathwaite. Oh, look, there he is. There's Philo Brathwaite.
So he flew all the way from California for this event, which was great for him to come out and support us.
Can't go wrong with cheeses.
And how many people did you have there at the event?
We had... they were talking about their snacks there. We had 165 each night. So this was Friday night.
Okay.
And then Saturday, we had also about 165, 66, but we had a little different format on Saturday. It was for doubles. And Mr. Philo was playing Cali, from Cali.
Oh, nice. And for those that don't know, when you play Cali, that's when you get like 10 extra shots per hole or something. Basically, they just hand you the win on a silver platter, am I right?
Well, he gets 3 shots compared to their 2 shots per.
Oh, well, okay. Not as many as I had remembered from when I was Cali. So Javier is still in the lead. And 5, 6, 8, 5.
Yeah, so we set up 26 holes, and each one of these holes are a little bit different. I'll kind of walk through them as we go. Obviously, we got the tiki hole here. We kind of weave back and forth between all these different fields. There's 3 fields that we're working on. I'm kind of disappointed. Last year and the years past, we had a balcony hole. If you look up above him when he was shooting, we actually had a hole that went down between the 2 fields. It was kind of like one of the iconic holes, but the second field, they ended up opening it up, so it's pretty much a safety issue. Actually, if you look at this basket right here, as you can see, there's some rope on it. It's actually spinning. We got it on a little base that's spinning.
Wow. That is a trip. It's like before you guys opened the event, a big spider came in and just had his way with that basket. But that's not actually, like a human being did that. Just in case anybody's listening, that's not possible. It's just a little bit of exaggeration.
Oh, we almost got that.
So if you get an ace, you get like a bunch of points. And if you hit metal, you get like less points, but not all the medals. There's some medal that you can hit that's not any points at all.
So chains is 2 points. Chains is 2 points.
Okay. What about spiderweb? How many points for that?
If you just hit the rope, it's nothing. You'd actually have to hit the chains and or metal.
Wow. That would be so disappointing to be dead on line from. What is this 70 feet or something?
Yeah, it's about 70 feet. Most of the holes are anywhere from 30 to about 90 feet, I'd say, on average.
Oh.
So he got chains here, so that was 2 points right there.
Okay. 2 points for chains. More points than that for an ace.
Nothing for the cat.
Nothing for the cat. 9 lives for the cat. And Zero. How much for the cage or like top or bottom of the basket?
That would be 2. No, it's going to be 1 point. 1 point.
And then the pole under the trapper basket or the base of the basket is worth none points.
0, correct. I know some people do an ace race where any medal is worth some kind of points, but yeah, there's different types
but
of
those
baskets.
people are super dumb, right? I mean, this is the real way to do it. I mean, let's be honest.
Well, let's just put it this way. We had an event 3-4 years ago where we counted the pull as for points, and it was too confusing because once you get the mock... once you get like the mock lights out there, for example, they have like the 3 legs that come out. Do they count the legs? Do they count the pole? What does it, if it rolls and hits the pole, does that count?
And they're just there to have a good time, they're not there to have a bunch of metaphysical discussions, and try and define what is a disc golf basket.
Oh, our cameraman just got hit.
Is he out? We got to replace him with a stand-in. Are they gonna cart him off the field on a stretcher or something?
So that's Nathan Smith. He's actually helped me do the Silver Cup, and the other guy that's doing the other cameraman that's Casey Jones. He does real estate photography and videography with me. So he's the guy that's getting all the throw footage, the catch footage is Nathan Smith right here.
This is a very bad time to talk about the catch cam as he's waving around. But see, what the people don't know is he's actually just symbolizing the little wavy balloon man. He's trying to do that same camera move, to let people kind of get the full experience on this hole. Which that's grade A camera work.
Well, they take a little bit of a beating, so I commend Nate for being in the line of fire here.
What do you call those little wavy guys? They got a name?
The wavy arm guy?
Wow, I was very close. I just needed to throw in an arm and I was there. Get it. Oh! Nice one. Who is this? Who is that? Oh, 2 in a row. Let's go!
Yeah, that's Andy.
Andy, because you could see the explosion happen right above his name. Is this Nate or Brian or David?
This is, I believe, David McCabe.
Okay, we don't know if he's Eric's brother or not because he doesn't have a beard. We can't test my theory. So this is going to be Nate or Brian.
No, I believe this is Andy. Yeah, this is another
but
hole.
I thought
they're on hole 9.
Oh, this is the next hole. Okay.
Yeah,
and there's the mock
hole.
light. That's the mock light you were talking about. Yeah, with
correct. Yeah.
Hard to define what the pole is, because it's got the telescoping legs.
Correct. Yeah, I own 9
Do you know
of those.
I was about to say, wow, I'm so glad I didn't say that I owned 1, because then you would have said I owned 9 and I would have had mock light envy. So for the record, let's just say we each own some. Yeah, we each have a handful, 1 to 9 of those baskets, laying around or in our trunk or wherever.
I'm not trying to make it a competition, but I do.
But
need
if it
more.
was, I actually really like the mock light. I keep it in the trunk of my car. And it looks exactly like the one that you've got here. I'm actually a little suspicious that you didn't steal it from me. I need to go check my car really fast.
Right on. You got the green.
Let's check in with check in with Philo Brathwaite. Whoa, what is going on? What was that? I'm so glad I wasn't on the other side of that glass right there. That would have been a very awkward moment.
He's a cool dude.
Check in for the scores.
Nice, got the.
Oh, that's Andy. He got another one. Javier is ahead. Philo. Oh no, Andy just made up some ground right there.
Yeah, he did. Although
And then
Javier's
Brian,
still
Nate, David.
Yeah.
So it's possible, you said, to get up to 6 points on every hole?
Correct.
Wow. So honestly, even David, I mean, every single one of these guys is like still in it. Oh. That was rough.
I have to admit, I did design the course, so a lot of people hated this hole.
Okay. And by extension, you? Did you walk around this hole right here, you got a lot of glares?
It was more afterwards. I mean, for the most part, people are smiling, laughing, high-fiving, and drinking.
It was
some
more
beer
when
and
I
having a
went
good
out
time.
to the it's more when I went out to my car in the parking lot that night and it was up on blocks. That's when I started to get a feeling for how they felt about that hole. This one looks very hard.
Yeah, this used to be the iconic.
Wow.
That's one. Yeah, this used to be the iconic hole where it was up on the balcony. But if you look above his head, which you can't, about 20 feet up, it's completely open. That net's open. So if you were to throw from up there, you're throwing right into that field if you're to grip lock. So, yeah, it was definitely a safety issue.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Javier, what you got?
Oh. Yeah, it looks like it would be one that would be very hard to get any sort of a favorable bounce. Wow, if he had just bounced it straight into the basket right there, that would have been epic. But like the little ribs on the glass wall on the right, you know, they look very grabby.
Yeah, they are.
Hard for any forward momentum after they hit one of those.
So this is probably the easiest one. I call this the chandelier.
Is he about to
hole.
putt it into the cameraman right there?
Oh, no, if you can.
Oh, wow. I was not even looking up there. He was like, he's lining up to just throw it right in the cameraman's face. Okay, so an ace on this one is just hitting chains, I'm guessing?
Correct, yeah, it's automatically 3,
Okay.
so obviously they can't, it's not going to stay up there.
Yeah. It could. You should have given them a 5 if they could have hung it in the chains.
Well, you know, it
would have been amazing.
It did happen on a few. They did have to get their discs to get these knocked down.
Next time, let's start it. Hey, guys, in the comments, start a petition. More bonus points for a true ace on the chandelier hole. Let's hear it from you guys.
Or as I like to call it, the chandelier.
Ah, nice.
Apparently, I've been paying attention in my
Whoa.
clinic.
Yeah, a little moment of unbridled rage from Philo Brathwaite. Oh, man, I love how... Oh, wow, you switched it up. That time, my name got ahead of yours. Oh, wow.
Philo.
So Philo's pretty good.
Well, if you haven't seen, he's known for his albatross. He's probably got the most famous disc golf throw in disc golf.
Mm-hmm. You know, I actually... it's just a little bit of irony. Obviously, you know, I know he's famous. I'm very smart. But I was on Reddit on R Oddly Satisfying. You ever been over there? It's an oddly satisfying place to be. And I saw Philo's
can't say I have.
eagle, Philo's albatross on a, you know, somebody posted it in the Oddly Satisfying subreddit. Because it's just, they don't even care about disc golf, you know, but it's just satisfying to watch it fly in that giant S shape and come into the basket from around the trees. So if you haven't seen that,
insane.
You're probably not watching this video. So if you have seen that, go find a friend who hasn't and show it to him.
I'd like to know how many of those were captured. I know that Nico got one on video.
Mm-hmm. What?
He got.
I agreed with you before I understood what
Yes.
you were saying.
Yes, you did.
Yep. Yeah. Probably 7 of them. I'd say, Jeff. By the way, what?
Nico also got an albatross, which is a 2 on a 5.
Ah, an albatross.
Correct. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
I
how
wish-
many people got it on video.
I wish a few of mine had been recorded. That would be pretty awesome. But as they weren't, there's no way to prove to the world that they happened.
Oh, so you're saying you got an albatross?
Oh, like a lot of them. But I mean, if
Sure.
even a few of them have been on video, wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, if you got one of them.
Even just one of them, yeah, that would validate a lot of lies. So score update: Javier is just eking the win out, but that's going to hurt him right there.
He's taking the lead. Philo at 32, Javier at 28. And then we got Brian at 21, Andy at 20, Nate at 14, David at 9.
And David is just biding his time. He's just waiting on the last 4 holes, and he is going to get sixes on all of them and just scream ahead of everyone. Don't sleep on a McCabe. That's all I'm saying.
We should have put a side bet who we thought was going to take the lead here.
Oh man! All right, $5,000, David McCabe. I'll give you 10 to 1. Oh crap! What was I gonna?
So
ask?
taking Philo out of the picture,
Okay. Yeah. Get rid of the outliers.
Who do you
Take
think?
Philo and
You're
David.
You're going with David. You're going with David. All right.
No, I mean let's take Philo. Let's take the outliers out. So let's take Philo and David out, and just talk about Javier, Andy, Nate, and Brian.
Okay. Let's see who those 4. Because they're pretty close. Although Nate and Javier, they're pretty far apart right now.
I gotta.
Although, no, go
Well,
ahead.
I would guess that Andy is going to beat the other 3 just because Javier has been playing so well that he's going to start getting in his own way pretty soon. He's going to start being like, man, I've made so many at first and now I've missed a couple, and he's going to psych himself out and then the wheels are going to come off. But Andy's been slow and steady, so I'm going to go with Andy Linberg.
All right, got it. And I could go with one, but I know the outcome, so that would just be dumb.
Okay, I'm going to pick Javier for you because I don't know what's going to happen. So you have to root for him.
Okay, all right.
That's how betting works. I get to pick my guy and your guy, and it's 10,000 Shroot bucks.
Sounds fair.
Yep. And it's not just 18,
this was a
right?
random one. Watch this disc. I don't know. I just threw out that random footage in there. He probably didn't even see it in the other field. Got
Meanwhile,
it stuck in the net. Yeah,
The
right.
disc. And this is not just 18 holes, right? Didn't you say it was 20 something?
26.
26 holes. All right.
Yeah,
That's
each
kinda
group has about 7 people, 6 to 8 people per group.
68 people per group. Well, geez, how did you keep the backups from happening? Man, that sounds absolutely miserable.
Yeah, so 6 to 8.
6 to 8. Right. It's sad how much I don't even care what happens to Philo anymore because he's the Paul Macbeth of this video. It's like, yeah, of course he's going to win. Now let's talk about their action, between the second and third place.
Oh, okay.
players.
So I showed this because my cameraman had to run and get batteries. And this is
Nice.
this is not even the guys. So this is the only angle I got. And then you'll see, and I noticed one of the guys was recording with his cell phone, so I was able to capture that footage.
Listen, it's not a video crew, all right? This is an indoor putting league venue and an event coordinator, all right? So we're not trying to compete with Jomez here. We're trying to make fun events. So
Correct.
get off our backs about the camera angles. Jeez, guys. I was just thinking ahead. I was
Right.
trying to de-troll the comments section in advance.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna work.
Why
Yeah,
don't
I feel
they have over-the-shoulder shots? I don't understand these.
And where's the drone? Where's the follow flights?
So he's still getting his camera. I just skipped that whole altogether.
He had to run to a nearby home that he's trying to sell where he's got all of his camera equipment set up. Wow, Philo's going to give him a chance to catch up. So, how often do you do events like this?
Oh, God. So we used to do this one event, and now we've expanded it to Rockford, Illinois. So that's 2 years. We went to Eau Claire, and that was November 1st. We did the O Glow throw, so in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Wow.
So we...
O Glow throw.
The O Glow throw. You got it.
O Glow throw. Go. O Glow throw.
The O Glow throw.
Okay.
Anyways, we darkened 3 fields, made it like a glow indoor event. It was fun. It was great.
Sounds like a lot of fun. This all looks like so much fun.
This is my favorite. I'd love to do 2 holes like this. So every year we have to come up with something new, something different. You know, the swinging basket was probably since the beginning. This year we added, like you saw.
Last year we had fire. That did not go well, so they told us to do something.
You know, the funny thing is, I tell the facility, like, oh yeah, and then after the round we're gonna have Ring of Fire, and they look at me with these big eyes, like, you're gonna have what? You're gonna have fire in here? No, Ring of Fire for prizes. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
And they're like, okay, we've heard of that. That's the game where they all stand around in a circle and putt to the basket in the middle, and you're like, nah, I mean, it's like a literal ring of fire, and people got to jump through it. It's what I mean what I said. But on this one, I mean, does anybody ever actually make it? It looks pretty impossible.
Yeah, we've had a ton of people make this.
Philo's going to slow it down.
I really should have threw in some footage here. Well, this would have been random groups that hit it. But I actually put the GoPro on this one and got a few guys making the basket.
Did you see how proud Philo was of that release? How he just held his hand. It's like when I'm with a mate and he throws a drive that he thinks is really good, how he just kind of holds his finish, you know? Philo is thinking like, wow, that was such a good start on that swinging basket.
You like how he finished the hole and then he started swinging it just to give somebody an obstacle to get their disc?
Ah, interesting. That is a pro move.
Like, I will pick up my disc. You will wait for this moving device.
So my guy is Andy Linberg, and wow, and your guy that I picked for you is Javier. You have to root for him. So my guy is only 3 points behind. Philo's just 1, so let's forget about him. And here's your my guy, and not you, Jeff. I mean, like, Javier is my guy for you. So I just call him you're my guy. It sounded like I was saying you're my guy. I mean, you're my guy too, Jeff. You know, we can be good friends. But specifically, I was referring to Javier there,
he is
having
the guy
a DTR.
He chose for me. All right, here's the cameraman.
Thank you. Yes, there we go.
We got the cameraman on the other side of the glass getting smart now. That's Nate.
Did you go scream at him after about hole 11 or 12? Jeff's nice in person, but man, if you work for him as a camera operator, he can be a real terror.
You know, I had no idea what these guys were doing until I saw the footage afterwards. So,
and that's when you screamed. That's when you called him and screamed.
Right. No, I actually was okay with him on the other side of the glass here. So, but he got hit quite a bit during this round.
Oh wow. So this is a little bit of self-preservation. his positioning. I mean, he wants to capture the shot, but also he wants to, preserve his own life. Smart.
Come on.
Ah, man. Does the little wavy guy ever just like catch the disc and throw it back?
That would be quite the scene.
That would absolutely go
Right?
viral.
Just looks at you with his angry face.
Just like, no, not again.
I'm sick of this.
Wow, it sounds like you've got some very nice tunes.
Yeah, this is
Pump the people up.
Lionel from the Rhythm Kings. He's pretty popular in the Milwaukee area. They play for Summerfest, which is, I don't know if you're familiar with Summerfest, but it's the most popular.
Never miss it.
Okay, good.
Sorry, I've never made it. The Rhythm Kings is like my putting game. I've never actually made one, but I hope to someday.
Right on.
Yeah, felt good.
Here we go, Javier. Come on, let's do it, buddy.
Secretly, I'm very glad that he didn't make that because he's your my guy, and my guy is still now 5 points behind him. I think I'm getting the scoring system figured out.
It's not too hard. I will say there were a lot of questions the first year. We got 165 people each night not knowing what the scoring system is. Thank God for the next year and the year after that.
Yeah, because then the people that are graduated can kind of help the new guys out. It's like when your brother's already gone to high school and now it's your turn. He can kind of take you under his wing and say, "Hey, this is how it works," Oh my! Wow! Look
He's
out!
having a good time.
Philo Brathwaite. He scared me. Philo took my breath away when he just jumped into the camera right there.
I'm sure he's never heard that. And there's me with...
No. Oh, wow. We've got a running... This is like... This has turned into Olympic curling where you just run down in front of them and sweep.
That's me getting...
with your stick. What is that stick?
That's me getting B-roll footage with my 360 camera.
Oh, okay. Are we going to get to see some of that, or is that going to be on your channel or something?
It's on my channel. I already got I didn't upload this, although it didn't look as fantastic as I hoped it would. So, but yeah, no, it's on my channel. Yeah, this was a hard.
Where's this one?
This is a hard little shot. I should have put like a little preview from another hole because Nate's up there on the stairs. You can see his feet actually. My cameraman pointing straight down. It was unusable footage. And but anyways, this is a tight.
Bummer. He had the phone, the camera turned around, so he was actually just recording a selfie that whole time.
It's a pretty hard catch hole.
Apparently, you can see their reactions. Well, and the red guy in the background is just freaking out. So definitely an exciting shot.
Yeah, so we gotta go around that one pole to the left, and then there's like a tight little gap to get into the stairway. I only saw a few guys make this shot.
So, oh wow, we're on hole 25. So we just got one hole left after this.
Hole.
Javier, miss it.
They got points.
Oh,
so
man.
Got one.
Oh, that's not good. So going into the last, yeah, Andy's really got to make a move. Where's this one? We're in the fire escape.
Right in the top of the stairs. Yep.
Oh, okay. Come on. Yeah, how often do people hit the fire alarm right there by the door? Is it like every couple groups? The fire alarm trips, and you gotta tell people, no, it's okay. Come, everybody's running for their cars.
Yeah, no, that fortunately that's never gotten hit. But on the field itself, you'll hear a bunch of the noise from the. Well, it's a loud on the field.
So wait, there's a baby cow on the field. I'm sorry, I kind of tuned out. I just heard you say maybe there was like a little bleeding sheep that they keep on the field. That's kind of that's the indoor disc golf experience mascot.
It's a little horn for them to say that they're ending their quarter. So these guys keep pushing it. They're having fun. They're drinking whatever. The facility doesn't care. And
man, speaking of not caring, Javier doesn't care about my guy Andy's feelings and just absolutely buries him.
2020 indoor disc golf experience. That was fun.
That's so nice. That's so cool. Oh, what? Whoa!
yeah, this was some fun
Follow the
bonus
lefty.
footage. I had no idea that was happening until I looked at the footage afterwards. So, but yeah,
Wow.
no.
That's awesome. Well, looks like a great event. Looks like people had fun. I had a lot of fun doing the commentary with you, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for joining me. And yeah, hopefully we can do this again next year.
Absolutely. All right, peace
All
out.
right, man. Have a good one.
Waste away with me. Down with
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.